This is Ilianna, Education and Outreach Coordinator. We will get started in our activity in just a few moments. I'm going to wait to see if more people will. All right, hi everyone. This is Ilianna, Education and Outreach Coordinator at Friends of the LA River. We'll be starting our activity in just a few moments. I'm just waiting for a few more people to join. All right, everyone, you could wave. If everything looks good, sounds good, can you give me a thumbs up? All right. All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. Okay. Again, I'm Ilianna, Education and Outreach Coordinator at FOLAR. Thank you so much for joining our craft time. This is our very second Eco Craft Corner. Also, welcome to my backyard. So, just to give a little bit of background about this activity, we'll be making a biofiltration system today. We usually do this activity with the students that we serve through our Source to Sea education program. You could definitely find awesome resources and materials on our website. You could download our Source to Sea presentations, worksheets, lesson plans, and do them in your own home. So today we will be talking about some engineering terms. We'll be talking about this idea of biofiltration. What is it? What does it mean? Where does it happen? Well, if we think about the river was once much more wild. There was plenty of soil. There is no concrete, plenty of plants and animals thriving. And what would happen to the water? Well, water would flow down, of course, end up in the ocean, but also water was able to percolate back down into the ground when there was no concrete, when there was just soil. There was biofiltration would occur. Water would seep back down into the groundwater, which is a very valuable resource. Our aquifers would get replenished, and this is so important for many, many different reasons, but just to highlight a few. It's important to replenish our aquifers because this is a valuable water resource for many, many people. Many people use groundwater for all of their water necessities. And also when you have soil, when there's no concrete, you have also a healthier watershed and a healthier ecosystem where there's habitat for many plants and many different animals. And also when you allow biofiltration to occur, water becomes cleaner in the process. Water that has pollutants becomes cleaner as it filters down. Of course, not all pollutants or chemicals are filtered 100% of the time, but many are. So those are the many benefits of having biofiltration occurring, having areas where there's permeable ground cover. So that's another key word to think about. Permeability. What does that mean? Well, permeable means when things are allowed to pass through. Like if you think about soil, soil is definitely permeable because water is able to pass through versus concrete. Concrete is not permeable because hardly anything, nothing can really pass through concrete, especially not water, right? So that's why we want more areas where there's permeability, where water is able to seep through. So these are the types of ideas that engineers are thinking about on how to implement more permeable ground cover like permeable pavement, so that water filtration can occur. So water filtration also occurs, for example, at our parks where there's grass cover, where we have soil, water is able to seep through. So those are some examples and some ideas to get us started for our activity. We'll be making, again, a water filtration system using common household items. So I found these things in my home this morning. I'll be using an empty, cleaned out soda bottle. So I cut off the bottom part of this bottle, and this will serve as the body of my filtration system. I have here some rubber bands, so we'll be getting creative here. Let's not see these things as common items. Let's see them as engineering materials, engineering tools. I have here a sponge, I have a pencil here, some pieces of foil. I have here some cotton, I have a coffee filter. So we have things here that are permeable. So when something is able to pass through, like water, this is considered permeable because it's a coffee filter. Water is able to seep through. What about foil? Foil is not permeable because nothing is able to seep through. So this could represent concrete or some kind of impermeable ground cover. Okay, so we're using a little bit of imagination here. I would love to see how your filtration systems come out. I would love to see what materials you use, because you could stray away from what I'm doing here and use whatever you find in your own home. So hopefully I would love to see you get more creative than this as well. Also, we have dirty water here. So this is just soil water, but we're going to pretend that it's polluted water. There may be some bits and pieces of plastic, things that we don't need. Okay, so let's get started. So what I would like to do here for my filtration system is use these cotton balls. Maybe these cotton balls could represent some native plants, some native vegetation, and I'm just going to stuff them through here. Let's see if that helps clean the water, because again, our goal is to clean the water. So eventually I'll be pouring my dirty water through this filtration system, and I hope it comes out clean from the other end. Okay, so I'm going to grab my foil, which is impermeable, but I'm going to poke some holes through it to make it more permeable. Let's see if that works. Okay, just poking some holes here. And we at Folar, we really believe that teaching kids about engineering and letting them know that, they could engineer pretty much with anything that they have around them, just by building something innovative, putting things together, taking them apart. They are practicing engineering. So we think that's really important because it teaches them problem-solving skills, and it also kids associate engineering with good things, fun things, and it also encourages them to consider engineering careers. Okay, so I've poked some holes here. I'm just going to lay this inside my filtration system. I'm going to grab the sponge and put it on top. Maybe the sponge represents soil. So here I'm adding a layer of soil. Hopefully that helps clean my water. I'm going to grab my coffee filter, and I would like to tie it around the bottom part. Using these rubber bands here, I'm going to tie it. Okay. And again, you could use whatever materials you have at home. You don't have to use what I'm using. And also, if you do this with your kids, it would be a great teaching moment. And if you do, please post and share it with us. Tag Folar. We would love to see what you came up with. Okay, so I think this is okay. Maybe I'll throw in some more native plants. Again, we're using our imagination here. I have my soil water. I'm going to shake it up. And this is considered a prototype. So a prototype is a first version of something, a first design. We learn from our we learn from our prototypes, and the next version will be even better. So this is just a learning phase. Let me open up my dirty, polluted water. This might be storm water. It holds things that we don't want. Okay, so yes, you can see it here. I'm going to pour it through the top and hope that it comes out clean from the end. It might take a little bit of time. All right, I see that water's coming out already slowly but surely, and it looks much, much cleaner than this. So it looks like my filtration system worked. It helped cleanse my water. The pollutants, the chemicals, the things that we don't want got stuck at the top. And yeah, our water is cleaner. Awesome. So also, this could be an example of a nature-based solution. Also, a nature-based solution is a design that mimics nature and what nature does to help solve an environmental problem. So using natural processes. Okay, awesome, great. So again, I would love to see what you come up with, so make sure to share that with us, tag Folar. And this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining me. I do have a couple of announcements before I go. I want to give my colleague Ilianna a shout out. This Friday she'll be doing bird watching in the morning at 9 a.m. So please tune in for that. That'll be a lot of fun. She knows so much about birds. So that'll be an awesome way to learn about birds and get to see some nature virtually. Also, we do have a raffle going on right now. If you visit our website, folar.org, and you click on that donate button, and you donate more than $15, you will be entered to win some Folar goodies. So we'll be announcing 10 winners this Friday at 3 p.m. So please, please consider supporting us, making a donation. If you believe in our mission, if you want to support our work, go on our website, folar.org, and click on that donate button. So thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Bye-bye.